Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Pageant Planet Live. I'm Stephanie McGrain, and I'm so excited to have the beautiful Andrea Neu joining me tonight. Welcome, Andrea.
Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for inviting me here tonight.
So happy to have you. Now, Andrea is Miss Earth United States, and she was crowned Miss Earth Air at the International Miss Earth Pageant. And congratulations to you on all of your pageant success.
Thank you so much. It's been such a great experience, and I'm so proud to have represented the USA and come back with the title of Miss Earth Air.
Oh, you represented the USA so beautifully. And you are such an amazing competitor, such a strong competitor. So I'm really looking forward to all of the tips that you'll be sharing with us tonight at how to succeed at the Miss Earth pageant.
Definitely. Happy to share them.
All right, well, let's get started with interview. What tips do you have for us in terms of the interview competition?
So the tips that I can give you, Miss Earth, I would say the whole time that you're there, over 3 weeks, the whole thing pretty much is one big interview. At all times, chaperones and different secret judges are around and watching you, and they can just put you on the spot with an impromptu Q&A session, or just on the spot ask you to give a prayer or deliver a speech on behalf of all the delegates. So at any given time, you're kind of just, you need to be ready and stay in the present moment and be prepared to just, be yourself, be genuine, and give a very thoughtful answer.
Good to know. So you need to be prepared at all times. You're basically on the entire time you're there.
Yes, you need to be on your A game the whole time.
Okay. Well, what about swimsuit? I was looking at your pictures on Facebook. I have to tell you, you look incredible. So what advice do you have for us in succeeding in the swimsuit competition?
So in the swimsuit competition, I always believe that it doesn't matter, what swimsuit is the prettiest right now, or what's the trend of the season, or like the skimpiest bottoms. I think it truly comes down to what's going to flatter your figure. I know for me personally, I believe, and I've been told by my coach from the very beginning, that a kind of a bigger bottom pulled up higher on my hips really balances my proportion and just fits my body. So it's maybe not the most exciting, but it's classic, and I know that it works and it flatters me. So I think it's important just to have something that works for your body, and then just to get out there and show that you're confident and you're comfortable in your skin, because I think that really the judges can see that, and that makes a big difference. And especially on the international stage, you really have to pump everything up. So your walk and your poses and just your whole attitude really needs to be a lot more energized and sassy and emphasized.
Okay, now I like that advice for swimsuit. Would you say that also transfers to the evening gown competition as well? Same type of advice, or would you recommend something different?
No, definitely the same advice when it comes to find a gown that really speaks to you, fits your body, obviously makes you feel beautiful, confident, comfortable. And then I found on the international stage, and especially with Miss Earth, I think that they like really feminine and flowy gowns. Also, working through the Miss Earth United States, our amazing sponsor was Joey Galan. And so working with him and my director, Evan Scow, we all kind of collaboratively came together to create this gorgeous goddess-inspired gown. It was white and had a lot of extra material for me to really like fling and flow and play with it, and just be beautiful and classy and elegant.
Oh my goodness, and you were definitely all of that. You looked gorgeous. Loved your gown.
Yes, and Joey Galan has extended his sponsorship, so the winner of Miss Earth United States this year will also have an amazing gown designed and created by him.
Oh, that's so exciting.
He's amazing.
Okay, well now what about platform awareness? And this I wasn't quite sure about, but tell us, how should we prepare? What do we need to know about platform awareness?
So all of the girls coming to compete for the title of Miss Earth have different environmental platforms. And it really is important that there's some aspect of the environment that they're passionate about, believe in, or working towards. Because like I was saying, all these different impromptu questions and interviews, they will ask you about that, and they want to know what you're doing and why, and they're just fascinated about it. And it's amazing when you go there and all the different ladies, 80 plus girls from around the world, all have these unique environmental platforms, you know, usually special to their country. So it's really fun to share your knowledge about yours and then learn all about theirs as well.
Wow, that does sound very exciting. Okay, great advice, great tips. But what would you say is your number one piece of advice, your overall best piece of advice for those wanting to become Miss Earth or compete at the Miss Earth pageant?
So the best advice that I could give is that Miss Earth is a marathon, not a sprint. And every day, my national director and friends and family just kept messaging me, you know, sending me positive messages and just remind me that it is a marathon, not a race or not a sprint. So just, you have to pace yourself. You have 3 weeks while you're there. All your days are long and jam-packed with, you know, school visits, mall tours, planting coral reefs, tree planting, picking up trash. So you stay busy, 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 and you are tired and exhausted. And it's really important to, you know, remember that it's a marathon and you need to pace yourself. And even if that means, you know, trying to at night get a little alone time and just decompress and relax and just, you know, understand that you're going to do it, you can make it, and just, you know, pace yourself.
Love that advice. It's a marathon and not a sprint. Pace yourself.
Pace yourself, definitely. It's a very long and sometimes, you know, stressful, but it's an amazing experience. Miss Earth was a blast. The girls that you meet, you get to travel to a foreign country, travel to different islands, and do some good. And I'd recommend the pageant system to everybody.
Well, Andrea, thank you so much. And thank you for taking the time to join us and giving us all of those fabulous tips and advice. You are incredible. And I can see why you've had so much success. And thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me. And I just want to say that I think they are still accepting applications for the Miss Earth United States pageant in July. So girls, if you're wanting to have a chance to compete at Miss Earth, that's the way to go about doing it.
Excellent. Definitely get on that. Very exciting opportunity. And thanks to the viewers for tuning in. And for more great interviews like this one to help you succeed in pageantry, be sure to subscribe to Pageant Planet's YouTube channel. Thanks, everyone. And thank you, Andrea.
Thank you, Stephanie. Bye.
Bye.